everyone, we are back with part 3 of It's Don't Find the Exit, right? It's such a goofy name, really.
Yeah, still find the exit. I think we're gonna change the name maybe next episode.
We might change it, I'm not quite sure.
We might change it to Mike Up.
To make up?
No, Mike.
Oh, Mike Up. Yeah, Mike Up, I don't know if that sounds better, dude.
Mike.
Because we're mostly playing Roblox, and that's what people do in we're in Roblox. But yeah, we're just gonna be talking about
stuff. We might do that. I'm just saying we might do that. But
we might not though. Yeah, last videos we talked about Dizzy and Christian. And also the time you almost got kidnapped by an old man.
Also almost got kidnapped by an old man.
Almost got kidnapped by EDP's brother.
That's true. But I think, and then last episode we also talked about a few more things.
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about everything we talked about. If you want to hear everything we talked about, go and watch it.
Go to the last episode.
Go watch it right now. Right now. Right.
Viewer instruction is viewer. No, just if you're under the age of.
Yeah, viewers under the age of 13, you might want to click off the video because these aren't suitable for like younger viewers. Sometimes.
The topics we will be talking about is.
Yeah, some of them are not suitable for younger viewers. Sorry. Yeah, basically, yeah, first you talk about whatever.
Have you ever heard of the have you ever heard of the Slap Teacher Challenge on all over TikTok?
No, I haven't. Is that where you just slap your teacher?
Alright, so it's just where you slap your teacher. But like, this is the thing though. People were like, the teachers were actually like getting assaulted by students.
But it's for TikTok views.
Like this one student went back for round like 8. Slapped her so many times that the teacher literally, her whole face was red. It left a mark.
Because for TikTok, really, dude, there are better TikTok challenges to do, you know that, right? Like, it's hard to find, but there are definitely some better ones out there to do. That aren't as popular, of course. Because all the popular TikTok challenges are dangerous.
Like, bro, slap a teacher, bro, you're getting charges with assault.
It doesn't matter how freaking old you are, dude.
I guess it doesn't matter if you got TikTok famous, I guess.
Like, it doesn't matter if you get 1 billion views and 1 billion likes and 1 billion comments on your TikTok video, dude.
Like, it doesn't matter, dog. It matters.
I made TikTok videos that have got like 800 views in the past.
Some of those teachers are like old people, and they need to be like respected.
Yeah, dude, you just hit them for TikTok, dude. Yeah, we can talk about something more lighthearted though. Do you know the Mason Digital Circus, right? You know what I'm talking about. You've probably seen it by now. Yeah, it has like 300 million views. Everyone's seen it by now. But I've always found it sort of similar to something I made in the past. It's not too similar. But there's this thing I made called Realistic Game back on my YouTube page. And I also have TikTok of it, but I'll talk about that later. Basically, Realistic Game is like this is not real too. This is just something I made up when I was like, I played like 9, 10. This is like 4 years ago when I made these videos. But basically, it was about a game and it looked normal. And apparently the game had like people like trapped inside. It had like a cupcake trapped inside of it. It was Cupcake from Five Nights at Freddy's and trapped inside of it. It's kind of goofy, I know. But I always found that plot like kind of similar to the Amazing Digital Circus. It's not too similar, but it kind of reminds me of it, right? It does kind of remind you of that. Not too similar, but...
We're gonna get the hard-hitting ones right now.
But basically,
Oh.
should maybe I'll continue Realistic Games sometime. Maybe I'll make a reboot of it on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I will. But if I make it now, people just call it a Digital Circus ripoff, if I had to guess. And then, oh, here's something to talk about, because we're on the topic of Digital Circus and stuff. You know the UTTP, right? You've heard about them at this point. The YouTube Troll Police.
Short Police?
No, the YouTube Troll Police.
No, I haven't not heard of that.
They're the little, here, you can search on Google, but you might know what I'm talking about. They're all over comment sections at this point. They're bots, right? And what they'll spam, they will spam stuff like, who asked, plus UTTP is better than blank's content. And it's like a little picture of a cop, like, holding his hand up. Now, the only reason I'm happy about this is because this is not the first time they've been on YouTube. They used to be on YouTube back in Dolly the Cat days. This is gonna be the return of Dolly the Cat. No, probably not, dude. That's the only reason I'm sort of happy they're back on YouTube. It's just like kind of nostalgic for me, kind of. Like, not all the way, but like a little bit, because I remember when they used to be on like Dolly Cat. Like, I used to even have AUTTP in my name. But AUTTP means anti-YouTube Troll Police, which, from what I remember, also kind of sucked. They were also kind of horrible. But now, the UTTP, they have gone to doxing people. No joke. And that's the part I don't like. I think it's kind of funny that they're just in the comment section. The part I don't like is that they have actually, like, doxed people, dude. No joke. The creator of Amazing Digital Circus, because for some reason, I think they're like a trans person. I'm not completely sure. People in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think they're transgender. And apparently, UTTP is Freddy Fazbear, so they don't like that. They go,
That's right. But have you ever heard? Okay, this is gonna be super.
Superman.
No. So, have you ever heard of the mother that offed her children because SpongeBob told her to?
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about. Apparently she had like a schizophrenic episode of SpongeBob telling her to, you know what, to her children, to off them. SpongeBob, why would SpongeBob tell you to do that? Like, SpongeBob told me to, he's saying he's telling me for TV, I tell you, it's really real. Like, over SpongeBob telling you to, dude.
Over SpongeBob.
Out of all the people tell you do it would have made sense if it's like Plankton or something, right? Because he's the villain of the show, but no, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. The little fry cook.
The fry cook that makes Krabby Patties. That works for Mr. Krabs. Has a friend named Patrick. It's evil. Huh?
Like what?
SpongeBob's a bad guy?
Yeah, I think you need to get some help. I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm sorry. Have you even watched the show?
Have you even watched the show? Excuse me. SpongeBob's a good guy.
Yeah, it would have made sense if it's like Plankton or something. But no.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if it was Plankton or
like or any other villains in SpongeBob. I think there's like
or any of the other villains.
I don't know.
Like the Flying Dutchman or something.
Is the Flying Dutchman a villain? He kind of is one.
I mean, he was a villain at first, but like
remember when
Mr.
Krabs sold SpongeBob's soul for 25 cents?
But that's wild. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think SpongeBob would ever say a thing.
Yeah, I don't think SpongeBob would ever do that.
Yeah, I think SpongeBob would actually not want you to do
I
that.
think SpongeBob would probably convince you not to do that.
Yeah.
Instead,
But,
like, bro, what do you mean? That's so, it's not funny, but at the same time, it kind of is because it was SpongeBob.
yeah, it's not funny, but it's like, it's not funny, but like, as you think about it, it's like,
Like,
wow,
I don't want to
it's
laugh at it,
SpongeBob.
but it's
SpongeBob
almost
told her to do
impossible
this.
not to laugh at it because it's SpongeBob.
Like, yeah, I understand that. It's it's not funny, but like, come on, why would SpongeBob, the innocent character in the show, tell a woman to do what she did?
Like, that doesn't make sense.
Like, where in your mind does that not sound just?
Like, why SpongeBob? It doesn't make sense. SpongeBob, dude.
Like, SpongeBob.
There's also a rumor, and this is fake too. There's a rumor that a kid drowned in the ocean trying to meet SpongeBob. And this is fake too. This was a made-up news source. But at the same time, it's kind of scary to think if that was real, because there are kids that that might have tried to do that.
Yeah. But they couldn't even get to the ocean where SpongeBob is because the Bikini Bottom is
Bikini
near
Bottom.
where they set off the little nuclear.
I think it's. I'm not sure if the show is based off like Bikini Atoll or whatever it's called, but it had the name of Bikini Bottom. You cannot convince me it was not. It was not based off of that nuclear testing site. So there's a theory out there. The Krabby Patty secret formula, not made of crabs. It is made out of Pearl's mother, okay?
Pearl's mother?
Yes, and you're just gonna have
that's a big thing if it's made out of pearls.
Yeah, but that would explain why he has so many Krabby Patties. So it would explain why he makes more and more.
But dude, how would Pearl's mother, like, be good for the past, like, 30 years?
Apparently, he was like a pirate, right? He was like a navy. He worked in the navy or whatever. It's like a pirate. And one of the episodes, he says the Great Moby Dollar. And I'm not gonna say the actual name because YouTube might strike as something else. But I think we've all heard of Moby. You know what, right? The story of me catching a whale. Basically, what Mr. Krabs caught Pearl's mother, right? And he's using it as Krabby Patties. And but what happens if the supply runs out, right? He uses Pearl.
That's wild.
And you might be thinking, well, why would Mr. Krabs do that, right? Mr. Krabs would do anything for money, dude. He sold SpongeBob's soul for 25 cents.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, it makes more sense than it being made out of crabs. Like,
I
it
mean,
really makes sense. Like, there's a whole theory about it. There's also that one episode where Plankton finds the book and it's made out of planktons. I don't know if that's the real formula, but that'd be kind of goofy if it was. Yeah, that's a theory about it. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense too, and it's by Alex Bell. And I know the whole like SpongeBob's theory pulling from him. They're supposed to be like some whole ARG, but they make sense, and that's what kind of sucks about them. They really do make sense. Like there's the SpongeBob TV theory, where they don't know they're being recorded. There's also a theory that the Flying Dutchman is Patchy the pirate.
Patchy?
Yeah, basically, in one of the one of the SpongeBob specials, I think, like TV special,
Oh yeah, that would kind of make sense.
Where it's SpongeBob's birthday, there's like a scene of Patchy getting shot into like the sand, like you know the little like island from the start of the show, right? Like in the intro.
Yeah.
And there's like a thing of him and Potty, like or whatever the parrot's name is, like kind of like having like a seizure on top of the island. The theory goes is that Patchy turned into the Flying Dutchman. And he's like, and you know Sailor Mouth, right? The one where they curse, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, basically, what it is, there's on the trash bin, there's something that says Patchy was here.
That's what.
Like the Flying Dutchman, like gone back in time or something to meet SpongeBob? I don't know. Because like Patchy the Pirate on the Flying Dutchman episode, he mentions that it's his favorite episode. There's some like plot holes in it and everything. But a lot of those theories do make a lot of sense. Like there's one that Goofy Goober's ice cream is actually made by like, it's like an alien cult.
That's wild.
Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about SpongeBob now. I think this is enough SpongeBob.
Yeah, I got brain dead from SpongeBob.
Bah! I'm turning into SpongeBob. Bah! Bah! Money.
The bro really just turned into SpongeBob.
Yeah, you talk about whatever you want, Nick.
So, what was it? What the heck is that chicken noise?
It's my Earthstar. His name is Trump, Donald Trump, and apparently he bit my sister in her dream, and she could see her blood cells. I don't think you'd see those, but okay.
Exactly right. No, that it was a TikTok challenge. Where,
What is it?
I think you've heard of it, because it really popped up literally this last year, like late 2020.
What is it called?
Where people would like act like they're people from or something.
From a movie? What?
Not famous show. I'm a famous YouTuber. My bad. And like be like a challenge, and whereas they blindfold someone, and someone was like picking out like what they wanted, they would like run away.
Oh yeah, I remember there's this guy and he'd like steal people. It's like dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? I've almost beat this hobby too.
Oh.
Let's go. We're about to beat this hobby. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh gosh, I had something in my head too. You know that guy that goes up to people and he pranks them by saying, "Oh my gosh, Super Mario, bro."
Oh yeah, that guy.
I really like that guy. Sometimes though, I've seen his videos. There's obviously sometimes he sees black. There's sometimes where the people are being obviously racist.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, they'd be like, "Get away from me, you black."
Wow.
They didn't actually say that, just so anyone knows, but that's probably what's going inside of in their head, in some of their heads. Like, there's some where it's just like they're undeniably being racist, dude.
That's wild. But no, what I'm talking about is, there's like like people on TikTok, there's this challenge where like, people will act like they're a part of like a famous YouTuber.
To, like, steal people's stuff, probably, right?
No, they don't steal people's stuff.
They're trying to just run away.
So what they do is like they act like they're from a famous YouTuber.
Wait, I just beat this hobby, no way. I beat the hobby, let's go.
And then they're like, hey, we're from this famous YouTuber. or pick out anything you want, but you have to be blindfolded. It has to be under this amount of time.
Oh, next update down here. Okay.
And if you do it in the
What does prestige mean?
and when they blindfold you, after like a few seconds, they just dash off.
Okay, they go. They go, run away from me.
Look it up. They did it to.
One thing I hate is those OnlyFans models on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Which usually they're not too annoying around, but there's some of them that go up to kids, dude.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did you know there's this one OnlyFans that literally makes little kids subscribe to her?
Say subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's like, it's creepy, dude. It's like, okay, EVP sister S. Okay, well, they're not talking about the OnlyFans, but on their channel, they definitely promote their OnlyFans in some of the videos, right?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, and they're asking little kids to subscribe to them. And their mom's probably like, oh, this is such a sweet lady. I wonder what she does for a living. I wonder how she has so much money to do this stuff. Oh, OnlyFans, maybe I should start. Wait a minute, this isn't talking about selling fans. This isn't what I thought it was. Oh, Bobby, oh.
What in the world?
You just hear me turn into Hank Hill. Oh.
Please be a good pack.
What's a creepypasta that you really used to scare you?
That really used to scare me?
Yeah.
That really used to scare me, okay. I think of it. I would probably say that's a lie. That's the killer.
The two ones that scared me the most was Red Mist. We'll just call it by the new name. We're not gonna call it by the old name, but this was before it was called Red Mist. The Squidward one. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Where Squidward goes youch to himself. You know what I'm talking about, right? Basically, I was always scared of that dude. Because I remember thinking that it was like real, right? And I thought it was gonna play on my TV at like the middle of the night. And also the other one that really scared me, and I don't think it was kind of the story, but I could not sleep because of that Smile Dog image sometimes. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Smile Dog, yeah, Smile Dog.
I think it was a mix of both of them. The regular one and the one where he's like red.
Yeah.
I used to be that image. It's kind of still terrifying to this day. And what makes creepypasta images terrifying more is the ones where you don't know where they came from. Like, you don't know how they're made. It's like, is this image real somehow? Like, it adds to the mystery of it. Like, how was this image made? Is this a real monster?
Like, did someone have, like, the great art powers, or did someone actually capture something?
Or is some of the creepypastas actually real? Which, probably not. But it does kind of add to, like, the old mystery of creepypastas. That's what makes it, like, if you know, because people are still searching for Jeff the Killer image and the Smile Dog image. Like, where it came from. Apparently, Jeff the Killer used to have Mr. Potato Head eyes, which was kind of funny. Like, one of the older images used to have Mr. Potato Head eyes. There's a rumor that Jeff the Killer was like a girl that offed herself. But I don't think those rumors are true. Like, the image was like an edited version of someone. But from what I know, those rumors aren't true. I don't know if the image has been found yet, though. Okay. And I'll just use my camera.
That's wild.
Oops, I just fell all the way down.
Oh.
Another plane that's kind of freaked me out, and I don't really know the exact reason why, is Lost Media. Sometimes it's kind of creepy, right? Like, there's something about, like, listening to it that has, like, a different feel to it. Like, not all of them are creepy, right? Have you heard of, like, the Lost Media songs? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, Lost Media?
Yeah. Why are those all the songs from Lost Media, they're always, like, the biggest, like, bops ever, dude?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know why. It's like, are these songs even real? And there are some, I have heard of some people, like, making, like, false, like Lost Media songs. Maybe I should make a Lost Media Dolly the Cat song, like, that she used in one of her videos, and just troll the entire internet with it. Would that be kind of funny? I need to revive Dolly the Cat somehow. Please, just give me this one. For real though, I really do wonder what happened to Dolly the Cat. She kind of just disappeared off the internet, unless she is that mapping channel or Dizzy.
Is it a mapping channel or just...
Yeah, she's in her or the Dizzy. The Dizzy's obviously someone who remembers Dolly the Cat though. And it is very possible that Dizzy is Dolly the Cat, right? And like she's realized her old content is kind of like it's kind of just cringe.
Like, oh, yeah, let me just restart a channel and let me start.
And what she does, and what she did, is she gave it like a story to follow. Which honestly, I think that's probably the only reason I watch Dizzy anymore. If they never made a story of it, I probably would have stopped at like the next few videos.
Yeah.
Stop talking about it. But what they did, they just made us, and it was out of nowhere to it becoming, I almost just say Norware. What the heck is a Norware, dude? But yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Dizzy being scary is just a random video they made, and it was randomly scary. But if you want to hear more about Dizzy, you can go and watch our first podcast where we talk about it. Ouch. Here's a dream I had. This is a weird dream. Just gonna talk about it here. Because we're not gonna just talk about weird dreams the whole time. That's for our weird dream series. So we'll talk about a couple of weird dreams in here. These will be like the exclusive ones for the podcast videos, I guess. Basically, this dream was it was like a video, right? Do you know Ray William Johnson? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Basically, it's a YouTube Shorts video of him. What it was, there was like a slide, right? And in the slide, it was like a tunnel that was very dark. And it's like, ways to survive. I don't know about you, but I want to go in there. And basically, then it cuts to a video of a person actually going in there. And it's like, and this is like at a playground, right? Like an indoor playground for kids. Have you played Brookhaven, right? You remember when you played Brookhaven? Have you ever gone to the daycare and seen the little slide that like goes inside or whatever? It's kind of similar to that, right? My brain probably like pulled that out from the times I had to play Brookhaven. And basically what it was, when the person goes down inside, it's normal to have a flashlight to see because it's really creepy in there too. And then something gets like thrown at them and they're like, whoa, what was that? And they start like running away. And in the dream, just guess what gets thrown at them real quick? No, you don't actually have to. What gets thrown at them is a grenade. It's like a hand grenade. And then like another one gets thrown at there. And I guess what was supposed to be creepy in the dream is like very easily a little kid could have gone in there, right?
Yeah.
Luckily this isn't real though, it's just a dream. And that's a good idea for like an analog horror or something. You have anything else to talk about?
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Alright, how do you think?
Oh, you want to hear the time where I accidentally cut my foot open?
Yeah, I totally want to hear. Yeah, you can tell me about that.
Okay, so one time I was playing outside with my friends. We were playing football, and as I'm running towards to catch it, I didn't look in the yard.
If you can't handle stories about people getting hurt, you might wanna leave this video.
So as I was running, I went to go get the ball. Like I was running to get it, and I wasn't looking at the yard, like at the grass, and there was a little pole, a rusty little pole on the ground sticking up. So as I'm running, I'm like, I'm not even looking. I'm running to get the ball, and I just.
You go, youch! You really go, youch!
I literally cut my foot open on a rusty thing.
I'm cutting your foot open. I used to climb on tables and stuff when I get mad or something. One time, I'm climbing on a table, okay? I'm like, give me Five Nights at Freddy's 3 on your phone. I don't know what I was screaming about. So goofy. You better give me Five Nights at Freddy's 3 right now. And then what happens is that entire table, it like falls over on me and it almost like cuts my foot open. It cuts like a huge, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's very weird. I don't remember it bleeding, but it's a long time ago, so I can't really remember entirely. It probably did, but it's like, it got me good, that's for sure. And then I learned not to climb on tables like a little idiot. Another time is this could have been bad too. So basically, I used to kind of live with my grandma, right? Like, and I didn't really, and then we eventually got our own house. Right. So basically what happens is, my mom and dad are at work, right? And when they're at work, they don't leave me home alone or anything, right? It is very dangerous to leave me home alone. You don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm so young. I might go, I wonder what happened if I put fork in the outlet.
No, Brett. No.
I wonder if I turned into Superman.
Bray, you did not.
For everyone here, do not put a fork into an outlet. It's stupid how I have to say this. But YouTube will actually probably like take my channel down if I don't say that, so. Don't be stupid. Anyways, I want to go into my mom and dad, right? And they just got home, and then it's like, okay, in a minute. And that's what, I was very young at this time, okay? I was probably like 5 maybe, I don't really remember. I was maybe like 4 or something, 4 and a half. I spit on my grandma's face, and I'm sorry for doing this, YouTube. I was a little kid. I didn't know it. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, I was a little. Yes, I was a little kid. I didn't know what I was doing, dude. I was stupid.
Brett, you were messed up in the head for that.
I know, I was. And then I run out the door, and my grandpa, he starts chasing me, right?
Okay.
He starts chasing me. And then I'm running in the road, and my mom and dad are home at this point. I don't get ran over by a car, too, so you know. I don't get ran over by a car. But I trip on the road. And I basically bust my head open. Like, not all the way, but it gets me good, Brian. I'm bleeding and stuff. And I have to go to the hospital. And I thought that my grandpa pushed me. Oh, dude, I was such an idiot. I thought my grandpa pushed me. I was like, but he pushed me, he really did. Yeah, and then, like, years later, they fixed the road. And before they fixed the road, I think it still had, like, kind of like an implant on my freaking, like, body in it. Kind of like a cartoon, dude. Like a boink.
Yeah.
Another time, yeah, I know. I was a really stupid kid, dude. I used to be, like, I was really stupid when I was way younger. And
you wanna hear a story on how I got a black eye?
Yeah, and I don't tell my story about how I got a black eye too, because I also got one, so you heard it first.
Alright, so, we just moved into a brand new house, and, I kinda wanted a cookie.
I want a Cookie Monster.
So what does any 4-year-old do?
Goes try to get a cookie.
They try to get a cookie, and where's the cookie at?
And
it's all the way at the top of the cabinet.
Oh, okay, I can get this. I'm totally not.
And I was thinking, okay, if I just climb it, I'll just get it. So, so I'm climbing it, and as I'm climbing it, I accidentally lost my hand placement.
And go, ouch!
And I fell, and I hit my eye on something. I forgot what it was. I hit my eye on something. I think it was the counter that made me have a black eye. Good times, right?
Yeah, totally. Freaking nice story is I was outside with my grandpa, right? It was like a normal. It's kind of cloudy day, man. I forgot how it was. It was like gray in the sky. I don't think it's supposed to rain, maybe.
Yeah.
I remember it perfectly too. So there's this cat, right? Right, there's this cat going around. The cat did not give me the black eye, now, just so you know. I don't know how that really happened. It's like, and I'm following this cat around, right? Because I want to like pet it and I don't know, pick it up, throw it across the yard, play football with it. So what happens, then the cat climbs up a tree, right? So I give up, right, because I can't climb a tree. I'm running around by my grandpa, and we have a bench, okay? And the edges of this bench are pretty sharp, right? Like, they're not too sharp. I can't really remember how the bench is. I haven't seen them forever. But I slip, and I hit my eye right onto, like, the side of the bench. Then I'm like, oh, am I okay? Is my eye okay? And apparently, because my grandpa is stupid, he's like, I don't know if your eye's okay. Let me ask your grandma. Like, dude, what did the Brookhaven roleplay?
What did the Brookhaven roleplay?
Like, you couldn't tell my eye was okay. Like, what the Brookhaven roleplay are you doing, dude? Yeah, then my grandma starts freaking out, like, take him to the doctor now. And then I don't remember what else happened. I just got like a band-aid by my eye for a couple days. I don't really remember. He had a black eye. And when I had a black eye, SpongeBob also got a black eye, and he told me, kill your parents. Like that one girl that I think we might have talked about last episode, or why a SpongeBob, dude? That's my question. If you want to know what you're talking about, last watch, I'm getting brain rot, dude. I'm getting skibidi toilet syndrome.
Skibidi toilet syndrome?
Skibidi dop dop dop, yes sir. Skibidi dibbidi dop dop.
Skibidi dop 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 dop.
Yeah, I think skibidi toilet syndrome it's half real. This is my point of it.
You think it's half real?
The kids that go into like buckets and sing and pretend to be skibidi toilets, we've all kind of used to do that when we were kids, right? Like they're probably just playing. The real skibidi toilet syndrome is kids that cannot handle skibidi toilet being took away from them.
Yeah.
That's the real. What do they do when there's no more episodes to watch, dude? Because I think episodes of Skibidi Toilet, don't they take kind of long to make?
Cause I understand, you know, pretending to be Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, I do that too, kind of. Like, I think I used to pretend to be stuff too. Like, it's same as pretending to be like a superhero, like Spider-Man.
I understand that you love it, but like, I feel like if you can't handle it being taken away from you, then I don't think you should watch it.
The thing is, too, the creator of Skibidi Toilet, he can never end it at this point until he, you know, like, passes away or something.
He can't end it until they're at least adults.
Yeah,
or at least teenagers.
Yeah, but then there'll be more kids watching it because it's basically just kind of a plague of Skibidi Toilet now.
Which
he's never gonna end
he's gonna be stuck doing this for his rest of his life.
Because he can't make old content, because he used to make like Gmod content, and I feel bad for the guy a little bit, because the Russian police are looking into Skibidi Toilet.
What?
They are looking into Skibidi Toilet, no joke.
The Russian police.
Yes, I swear, if Skibidi Toilet is the start of World War III, I don't know what I'm gonna do, dude.
Skibidi Toilet's gonna start World War III.
Bro, I swear Skibidi Toilet's the cause of World War III, dude.
Oh my god.
I swear, dude, it'd be so—
I swear.
I don't know what I'm gonna feel. I don't know if I'm gonna feel sad, or I don't know if I'm gonna be laughing if Skibidi Toilet.
I don't know if we should laugh or should we just die of they're getting investigated by the Russians.
They're gonna have to make real life Skibidi Toilets to fight off the Russian police.
Real life Skibidi Toilets.
They're gonna have to make real life Skibidi G-Mans.
I think real life Skibidi Toilets does not sound bad.
It's gonna be like the Renaissance cassette from like Half-Life, but instead of that, it's Skibidi Toilet. Dude, and Skibidi Toilet's Half-Life, so Skibidi Toilet is predicting Half-Life predicted World War III of the Skibidi Toilets. I think my brain has started already. But yeah, freaking, he used to make like normal, just like Gmod content until he made a random, because this was when, you know the Skibidi Bop guy, the OG Skibidi Toilet guy, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's the guy with the red shirt, and he goes, Skibidi Bop Bop Bop, like, yes, yes. That's before it was Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah.
And then that guy, there's like a remix of it, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna put a toilet in head on Skibidi Toilet. And then it just blew up, so he made more episodes, and then he started giving it a story. Why does this remind me of Dizzy? Dude, why is this starting to remind me of Dizzy, right? Skibidi Toilet used to be kinda normal until you gave it a story, which I'm not following because I'm not watching 70 episodes of Skibidi Toilet. I will watch 70 episodes of Dizzy though, because Dizzy's infinitely better than Skibidi Toilet. Now dude, I swear if Skibidi Toilet is the cause of World War III. Oh dude, that'd be so goofy. Skibidi Toilet. Yeah, apparently like a Russian dad seen his kid like watching the Skibidi Toilet, and he was like,
a Russian dad saw his kid watching Skibidi Toilet.
And, like, I don't know what episode it was.
I swear you've seen that episode 48 times.
I don't know what episode it was, But some of the episodes, don't they get like a little bit violent? I don't know if there's blood in Skibidi Toilet, but I've seen like an episode where Godzilla bleeds or something. I don't know if that's real or not. I haven't seen Skibidi Toilet. But I think some of the episodes get a little bit like scarier and darker, maybe.
If he makes it scarier and darker, then I guess the kids
that'd
could
be kind of just his
but
fault, though.
There's no like.
Unless that's his like unless that's him trying to like break out of the Skibidi Toilet prison he has made.
Like he's gonna at least have to make it until they're like at least teenagers.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he makes it until, you know, he passes away. And that's not really even a joke.
I wouldn't be surprised if he passes away while doing Skibidi Toilet.
No joke. Have you heard of the Two Mad situation?
The what?
Two Mad. You know Two Mad, right?
I don't know who.
Have you seen that video of the guy going, "Alright, baby, I'll see you tonight on Skype," or whatever it was?
No.
You haven't seen that? And he falls over and he like breaks his back?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that at all.
Have you seen the video of the guy going, "I'm huffing and puffing and I'm going to the kitchen to make me a sandwich," you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No, so basically Match's YouTube, we're not going to talk about it much. Basically, apparently he gets exposed for being like an EDP, right? You know what I'm talking about. And he dies, okay? He has like a drug addiction or something. I'm not going to talk too much into it. He dies, okay? And he's playing a game for 5 days while he's dead, right, on Discord. He gone, right? Guess what game he was playing? When he was dead, guess what game he was playing for 5 days? Well, you know, he dead. Overwatch 2.
Overwatch.
Bro, I would have woke up from the dead to pick a different game, dude. Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 2? I'm sorry, homeboy, but what?
Yeah, Overwatch 2 is the game he's playing, man. When he passed away or whatever.
Overwatch 2. Dude,
yeah, Overwatch 2. The second one.
Oh,
the one that's mad.
Bro needs some better. Bro's been dead for too long. We gotta revive him and get him some better game taste. Holy.
Yeah, dude. Then you get his reboot card, dude. Overwatch 2 to give you later on.
No, you did not just say that. Not just say we gotta get his reboot card.
Yeah, gotta get his reboot card.
No, bro, you're messed up for that.
Just kidding. He's EDP. No, I'm joking though. He's not EDP, but from what I heard, there's like allegations that he did stuff like EDP. Yeah, these videos have been gone too long, and it is time for me to eat because I am fat. But yeah, if you enjoy these podcasts, which you probably do if you watch the whole thing, you must actually enjoy the content. Like and subscribe. Haha. Yeet.